Good morning. Good morning. Happy New Year, you guys. Oh my goodness. It's here. I don't know if about fool. Don't worry, and into the new year I still can't even talk. But I don't know about you guys, but today I just woke up with a brand new feeling of love and light and of purpose. I go into the new year never making a resolution like I'm going to drink a gallon of water for 365 days. Like, to me, just making 1 year goals when I could never successfully complete like a month goal, a 2 month goal, a 6 month goal, like it makes no sense for me at all. I've always been the person that's made just monthly goals, just something when the end of the month rolls around that I focus in on, that I feel inside that I could have done better, and that I want to fix going into the months ahead of time. So I know a lot of people, their New Year's resolutions are, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna get fit, I'm gonna eat healthy, I'm gonna do this. That's something that in my heart, I'm so pumped when people start their fitness journey. And I just inside pray that they can find exactly what fitness is all about. And it's not about looking down on the scale to see. I'm sitting here recording a video and a dog just walks up from out of nowhere. But the biggest thing with fitness that I pray for people to be able to feel and to see is that it is not about what's on the scale. So often you can be crushing it and killing your workouts, and then you're at it for a few days or you're at it for a week and you weigh yourself and you've lost nothing. And that right there steers you from even being proud about all the work you've done and completely takes your attitude and throws it into the shit bucket. Your workout is not about numbers ever. It's about what's up here. It's about pushing to the next level and digging a little bit deeper within to become your best version, to really exploring the things that don't serve you best, that do serve you best, that need to be served up a little bit more. It's digging deep through those fears, those insecurities, those intimidations that have been holding you back for so freaking long. That is why I'm so passionate about fitness and showing people that you can do anything that you put your mind to. It's not about being off the train for a while or this, that, and the other thing. We all have the same excuses. I talk to you guys about these all the time. I'm too tired. I don't have the money. My kids, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. All those excuses are never gonna get you to where you're supposed to be in life. It's just not it. Period. At all. You have got to, through this lifetime, become selfish with your time and learn when to say no for yourself. And that's been the hardest thing. All of 2018, I spent a great deal of time, a great deal of stress, a great deal of everything attempting to get out of that routine of serving just other people. Because you cannot want someone else's journey or create someone's happiness. It's not gonna work. You have got to dig deep to make it your prime goal that you want to make yourself happy. And that was the hardest thing for me for 2018, was getting selfish with my time and not feeding the buckets of people that, I mean this in the nicest way, deserve to be filled. There's a lot of people that want to put the blame back on other people, like, well, I was gonna work out, or I was gonna eat clean, and it's just, it becomes really hard, especially in my line of work, because I want people's journeys more than they want it half the time. And for me, I spent so much of 2018 in that state, wanting it so bad for them, but internalizing it and taking it with me. And my bucket was becoming so not full. The middle of the year, I was exhausted, I was depressed, my mental health was taking an absolute plummet into the shit bucket, and I could not figure out what was going on, and I started to really, really analyze, and for these past 6 months, 100% did me. Stepped back and focused on where I needed to make the changes. And I'll make a more detailed video about that, but when you don't make necessary changes in your life, everything else around you is just going to go to shit. Your relationships with your loved one, if you're single, then, well, whatever. But your relationships with your friends, your relationships with your family, when you do not take that time for you, everything is going to go chaotic. And that's what was going on in my world. My relationship with my kids was not where I wanted it to be, because when I was with them, I wasn't present. I was thinking about 9,000 other things and usually everybody else's journeys. And that's not fair to my family. Like, at all. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to them. I'd be stressing out just not being present. And that was one of the goals I continued to focus in on, was just being more present within. Blocking out everything else, putting the cell phone down, and just focusing in on that present moment. The other thing that is going to take a huge shit is your confidence. When I'm not putting the necessary time into myself, my confidence takes a huge, huge hit. It goes right down into the tubes. I don't want to record videos. I don't want to be around people. I want to seclude myself away from everything. I pull away from things that make me happy and that I want to do, but I let all my excuses win and take me away from it. And that's just not where anyone deserves to be. So just remember this, as much as you're trying to help other people, and maybe you're in the healthcare field, to remember the number one person that you got to do is you. People are going to come up with excuses. Unfortunately, in this world, people are going to try and take from you in so many different aspects, and just don't let them, because the real friends in your life are right behind you, supporting you 100%, not trying to take anything from you, and are just there loving you for you, and are grateful for your presence, and you move forward through hard things. And I am so incredibly grateful for all the amazing, awesome friends that I met this year, that we have been able to share so many of those insecurities, fears, and move in the same direction, and the same things that I've been talking to you guys about here. Because so many people suffer from low insecurities, no confidence, panic attacks, anxiety, depression, being in a bad spot and not knowing how to pull yourself out of it. And that is my number one goal again this year, is to be able to make other people see that you are fucking awesome. That nobody determines the path for you. That those insecurities, they shouldn't even be there at all. That's something I'm even working on too, is giving less fucks. Because it gets me nowhere. It doesn't serve anything. It serves my crappiness, like negative, positive. And this year, we're going this way. I was able to really circle out the end of the year the way it was supposed to be. I know a lot of you are very, very close to me and already kind of know exactly the way that our year ended out, and it ended out in a really, really hard way, but a very beautiful way. And my teenage son, as most of you guys know, he turns the ripe age of 18 next month. And unfortunately, our new year, the way that it kind of plotted itself out just a couple days before the big old ball dropped, my son unfortunately made some really poor choices and was hanging out with the wrong people and landed his ass in jail. For me, it took me back to when I was a teenager. I'll tell you, when I got that call at 6 o'clock in the morning, you have a call from Marquette County Jail. Hello. And I hear, hey, Mom. It is honestly a parent's worst fucking nightmare. To know that your baby is locked up, is scared, is hurting, does not know what to do, where to go, what's going on, and on top of it, there's nothing I can do to get him out of there. Nothing. Nothing at all. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong type of people, and unfortunately, the best thing for him at that point was to just sit. He ended up sitting 30 hours in jail, and then I went and posted bond and got him out. And when he got out, it was just almost the reset we both needed, because I know that he needs more from me, needs me to be more present. He needs me to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Attentive, understanding. Jordan has always been a very honest individual, a very kind individual, more honest than any parent probably. Trust me, the things I could tell you guys, like, you'd be like, your kid tells you all that. But we've always just had such an astonishing relationship of being best friends. And unfortunately, like I said, this year I really respected what made him happy, and that was kind of taking a little bit of a step back and seeing what kind of choices he's going to make. And unfortunately, the choices that he made landed him into a place that neither one of them want us to be. So thankfully, it was a huge eye-opener for him. He is home safe now. He is doing really good. He's grateful for the experience. And we move forward to this into the new year and focus in on exactly what we want to do. He's going to be 18. He knows what his future looks like, and he got a quick glimpse of what it's not going to look like if he continues on that path. But I'll tell you, the biggest, weirdest, craziest thing for me was it brought me right back to my childhood when his dad was calling me from jail. And I went, And I kind of floated back and started to revisit those areas in life and go, holy crap. As much as sometimes we don't feel like we're making progress, know that you are making insane progress. Just getting up in the morning is progress. Taking a shower is progress. Going for a walk is progress. The smallest things are the biggest miracles, and we forget to focus in on that. Even though bad situations, bad times, shit's gonna happen all the time, please see the positive in it. As sad as I was, my son was locked up. I said, what a beautiful blessing. What a beautiful blessing to end out the year, to go into the new year, and to be able to have this fresh start. We all make mistakes. We're all like hiding something we're not really proud of. We're all struggling through something. We're all going through something. So it's like, why don't we put it out there a little bit more and start owning it? And that's exactly my plan for 2018. I don't care anymore. I want everybody to know it's okay to not be okay. Flat out. It's okay. If you want to call it crazy, if you want to pass judgment, if you want to do whatever, that's on you. Maybe you're just not where we're all at right now, and that's cool. I wish and I pray and I hope for you that you can find your internal happiness and what makes you tick. It's a thing I'm going to plan to just preach and teach and live it myself, is how to be fucking happy every day. How to create that balance that doesn't feel like work, chaos, and everything going on. That's just a smooth fit. You're like, boom, this is my life, and I'm managing it like the boss babe that I am. So regardless of the hard times you're going on, raising kids, I promise you, I freaking get it. Not a lot of you know. Some of you guys know. Yes, I have an 18-year-old son, almost 18. I have a 10-year-old. I've got these little dudes looking up to me to be my best version. And that's what pushes me every day. So find what pushes you, become your best version, honor the hot ass mess you are, and show the world your freaking smile. I love you guys. I look forward to an awesome year, and thank you for tuning into my videos. It means the world to me. Love, peace, and a whole lot of hair grease. Bye guys.